Alright, so today we're going to be doing Leetcode question 35, search insert position. In this question, we are given a sorted array and a target value. And we want to return the index if the target is found. If not, we return the index where it would be if it were inserted in order. You may assume no duplicates in this array. So there's 4 examples that they give us. Our first list is 1, 3, 5, 6, and we want to search for 5. 1, 3, 5, 6. Because this list is sorted, we can move through the list in order, and we look at the first element, which is 1. That's not 5, so we move on to the next element, which is 3. That is not 5 again. We move on to the third element, which is 5, and that is 5. So we return the index of 2. 1, 3, 5, 6 again, and now we want to insert 2. Obviously here we know that 2 is not in this list. We start off at 1 again. 1 is not 2, so we move forward to the next one, which is 3. 3 is larger than 2, so we automatically know that there won't be any 2's behind it, and that there's no 2 in this list, and that the 2 should go between the 1 and 3. So now we return the second value, which is an index of 1. And basically we want to put the 2 here. And our 3 actually has an index of 2. Because we are transversing through the list, we want to have a for loop that loops through the list from start to beginning. We want to check each of these numbers within the list and see if it's smaller than or equal to the target. If the number is smaller than the target, then we move forward 1. And if it's equal to target, we actually don't move forward. So we don't want that equal sign here. We just want if the number is less than the target. We start off at index equals 0. And every time the number is smaller than the target, we move forward and increase the index by 1. And now we return an index. And that is essentially it. Now let's run our code and see what we get. Okay, we have a syntax error here. I wrote 4 2 times. This should actually be an in. Perfect. It works for 1, 3, 5, 6, and we're looking for the number 7. So it appends it at the very back. And what we see in this example is basically we move through 1, 3, 5, 6. All of these are smaller than our target. So index goes from 0 to 4. Try out some other test cases. What if nothing happened? Then in this scenario, the number should be placed at the very beginning of the list. So it will have an index of 0, and that's what we have here. And what if it's appended to the very beginning? Again, because 8 is larger than 7 and never goes into that if statement, and index stays at 0. One thing that we can do as well is we can make this faster. Right now we have a for loop that loops over every single number within that list. And then it returns an index. But we know that if it doesn't meet the if condition, then that means we've reached that index that we want already. So we can actually have a break here. And that would make things faster for us. So that concludes the solution for Leetcode question number 35, and let's just submit it and see how well it does. Now looking at, we loop through every single digit within that list, and then we return an index. So in terms of big O, it'll be ON, where N is the number of items within that list. Of course, in practice, it might be a lot faster than N, especially when we have that break statement where we stop it from looping through once we reach our index. And in terms of memory, we are not creating a new list. We are only having an index which loops through the list. And we keep on updating that index. So we actually have a constant memory of 1. So we have constant memory and we have linear speed.